Hello, I'm the Mist Lord, but you can call me Dread. This is Mist-Valley Skyrim. Welcome to a new little series I'm going to try out here. We're calling this one Dimbleby's Travels. So this here is Diana Dimbleby. Diana's mother, Deborah Dimbleby, was a Redguard woman who was born to, well, a Redguard woman who claimed not to be from Tamriel, claimed to be from somewhere else, somewhere called South Africa. No one in the family knows, they just humor her. But that's what she claims. So Deborah was born to a woman who claimed to be from South Africa outside of Tamriel. Anywho, as a young woman, Deborah was captured by Telvanni slavers in Morrowind. And she was kept as a slave to those same slavers. Their little community, she was a slave, plain and simple. After a few years as a slave there, one of the Telvanni masters took a liking to her. And they began a relationship. Ended up with this woman here, Diana Dimbleby, being born. Half Redguard, half Dunmer. She was born into slavery, and although she was favored by her father, she was still a slave. She grew up in the atmosphere of slavery, but also with a little better off than the other slaves because she did have the Telvanni father to speak with, to guide her. So she's grown up kind of understanding the plight of the slaves and also kind of being used to slavery at the same time. It's a little confusing for her. When she turned 18 years old, a couple of days before her 18th birthday, actually, her mother made plans for them to escape. The night before her birthday, they grabbed some things and managed to make their escape and fled. Well, the slavers came after them, and when they caught up to them, it was actually Diana's father who caught up to the two of them, who caught them in the night, with the others out searching for them as well. And, Diana's mother, Deborah, pleaded for her life and the life of her child, etc., etc. And in the end, he surprisingly let them go. And so they fled. And unfortunately, Deborah, Diana's mother, fell to bandits about 2 weeks later as they were still crossing Morrowind because they were over on the east coast area of Morrowind. They were trying to get through Morrowind and escape out into Skyrim. So Diana had to make the rest of the journey on her own. Diana Dimbleby is now in Skyrim, or she will be in a couple of seconds. And she's on her own, and she's trying to find her place in the world, a world that she has some strange views about. She's not sure she really understands, and probably she doesn't. She's grew up very closeted in her thinking, in her society. Grew up around people, including her father, who said slavery was fine, but also grew up as a slave to a mother who, when she could speak freely, told her that no, slavery was not fine. And she is both a slave and a slaver at the same time, in a sense. She did escape with some money, so that's good. Not a ton of money, but enough to get her a start somewhere at least. And she doesn't really know what she's going to do, and I'm not sure either. I think this is one of these characters who's going to write their own story, so I hope you'll join me for Diana Dimbleby in Dimbleby's Travels. And this is on, as always lately, the Nordic Souls mod pack for Skyrim. Still enjoying this one. There are a few things that we do add in from time to time, as far as, occasional weapon, clothing, armor kind of thing to help my character out. In this case, she's got the mercenary light iron armor, that's fine, as well as the Nordic Vanguard shield of major blocking. This is all in the Nordic Souls stuff. Staying with the Dunmer Ebony Sword, and the Dawnguard Battle Hammer. These are both one-handed weapons, and they're both in Nordic Souls as well. I believe the Demon Hunter boots is part of a mod, and I'm not sure about the Destruction Gloves. I think they're fine. And these close packs here for her to wear when she's, not armored up is just something that was modded in. So I hope you enjoy this, and we'll be getting right into it in just a moment.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Been a long trek for us to get here. Very nice to have to sell me some clothing here, but just long enough for me to get my other stuff washed up. But really, probably just a waste of money. I could have just stayed in my room. But oh well. Probably sell it off after. Oh. That, yes.
I say, you didn't hear any loud noises last night, did you? No,
So it was a long
explosion?
trip to get here because she made her way up the coast from Morrowind. She actually made herself a raft and went across the White River, pushed her down river a bit, and then she just followed along up here until she came to this town here.
No,
And
I
that's where she
certainly
is.
didn't. Is there a reason you're asking?
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded.
Ew.
What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
Solitude, reopen museum, needs help. Alright. I have no idea what or where that is, but hey.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelligar.
As you can see, she's got
I
Redguard
understand
skin
Ivor's been
tones,
playing Hunt the Elf again.
but
Just
she's
kill
got
her.
more of the face
wouldn't
shape
fret
of a
over it.
dark elf, a little bit of the point to the
I'm
ears
not
and stuff as
fretting.
well,
I
the
don't want Ivor
eyebrows.
playing those sorts of games.
Interesting
all right,
mix.
I'll speak to her.
Hiring notice, looking for several of each. For an expedition into the Lost Dwemer ruin, offering 100 gold a day for both positions. For mercenaries and workmen. Stationed at the Bee and Bard Inn in Riften. Come see me to discuss the offer. Me and my party's left by the time you arrive. Me is at the excavation site south of Riften near Crystal Drift Cave. Alright. Just gonna look around if you don't mind. Belongs to someone? Me now. Who are you?
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking. Yeah.
That's very, very rude. Boy, if I talked to someone like that, I would have been in trouble. Even my father would have boxed my ears for that one. Quaint place. Looks nice, I guess. It's getting to be late-ish in the afternoon. I don't know if we're going to do any exploring of the town today. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your room? Oh, the books. Look at all the books. Yellow Book of Riddles. I really like that it's yellow. Copies of Volume 1. You must really like it, sir. Oh,
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
you're with the college?
No.
I
Gods
understand
no,
I
not for
will
years.
Hunt the elf.
I left Winterhold for some time and returned to stay here at the inn.
Yes.
I'm not frightened.
Why do you live here instead of the college? I've heard it's pretty magnificent surroundings, from what I understand when I came into town.
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
Got anything for sale?
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
I know a little bit. See? Soul gems. Nice. Let's grab a couple of empty ones. It never hurts. We'll grab one of those. A lot of scrolls. The things I just sold you. Like storage container. Balanced sword, candlelight. Trap. Be handy. Frenzy. Try a few of those, and what do we got here? Nye. Silence. Sunlight touch. Swift to swimming. Wow. Very interesting.
Until next time.
The pitiful room you have here. Never mind. Never mind. All right, I'll talk to you. You okay? Got indigestion? That was a weird noise.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
He's eating your loaf of bread. Oh, it's a pig. How did you marry her? What can you tell me about Winterhold? I've only heard a little bit since I've been here.
I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college, though even that's dried up some.
Well, I haven't seen much in the way of inns, but I think this one's fairly splendid, I guess. Can you tell me more about this college?
That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss.
Heard any rumors lately? All right. So you're a ventriloquist. Excellent. Any other rumors?
Have you heard about Aventus Aretino? He's a little boy. Lives in Windhelm. They say he's been trying to get in touch with the Dark Brotherhood.
Aren't those assassins even I've heard vaguely about them. Any other rumors?
Have you seen the Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Really? That's something I might want to visit. What other rumors have you heard?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
So tired of just eating fish. Not much else. Clams in this case. Right. Well, take a couple of these, I guess. Yeah, take both of those. That. And that apple. Beef. Thank you. Did I rent a room from you? How much would it cost?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Oh, only 10 gold. Okay. You show me where it is, good sir.
Of course. I'll show you to your room. Right
Yes.
this way.
That's what I asked. Not the big room? Putting me up in the small room. Alright. Smaller than where I grew up.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Get out, man! What I need you to get out. Where the hell's is the door? Oh, no privacy at all. This is terrible. I'm gonna write you a bad Yelp review if I knew what a Yelp was. Grandmother always says that. I don't know what that means. Oh. Why do you have a large bear over the bed? Is it to scare you when you wake up? Terrible idea. I expected to sleep with the door open? We need to get out of these armor again, but
I understand Irid's been playing Hunt the Elf again.
don't like the thought of.
I wouldn't fret over it.
Oh,
I'm not fretting. I don't want Irid playing those sorts of games.
fine. Guess we'll put on something else.
All right, I'll speak to her.
Don't nobody come bother me when I'm sleeping. Anybody comes in here, I'm gonna crush them. Fair warning. And so after a good night's sleep, Diana Dimbleby is a little hungry, but otherwise ready to go. Eat some salt, blah. Some more stupid clam meat, and a red apple, and a sweet roll. Yeah. Anybody out and about today? No? Warm up a little by the fire. Hello, child. Right, back in here to change quickly back into my things. Go. Oh, clearly something's a little off there. Seems better. All right, I think we're ready to go out into the world here.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
Magic can be dangerous, especially for youngsters. I agree. Heck? Why is there?
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Why is someone thrown a staff into the fire? Why? Why would someone do that?
I understand Courier's been complaining about our customers again.
What of it? It's our inn, and they cause him no harm.
So
I
strange.
believe he was suggesting their presence causes harm.
I've never seen that before. She's seen some mages pretty angry at their staffs for not working before, but never seen one thrown into the fire.
Just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
And what? You think that's
The
solve all
Imperials
your
think we need
problems?
their laws.
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Oh, we got some kind of dispute going on over there. Be the road out of town over here. Just got here. I'm not really looking to leave yet. A lot of these dilapidated houses and things I noticed on the way in. Not really sure why that is. Curious. Oh, I'd love to chop some firewood. I don't have an axe. Stack full of cabbage there. And a bucket. For you.
Well, well, well. Look what we got here, Francis. A customer. Too bad we aren't open yet.
This?
My horse, you dumb toady. Francis is my horse's name. Says so right on her soul, which is inside of her hide, where only I can touch it.
Oh.
Some of them mages, though, they got special gloves. Lets them touch things that aren't there. Some can even cast spells that rip a soul right off your skeleton. Ever seen a mage turn someone purple? That's soul ripping.
I've heard of you people, some people who like to touch animals on the inside. That is nasty. That is nasty.
Stay away from my Francis.
What you're talking about? Is there a horse in here? Yeah, there's not a horse in here. I'm losing it. This one for sale? Guess I'm not. Lots of firewood around. No axes.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Store? I think it might be a store. Oh. Well, the store part's down here. What's upstairs? I was confused. Iron mace on top of the mugs. If you have people stealing something in the store, you just come over here and grab the mace from on top of the mugs and smack them one. You're like, get in line, slave. Right? Am I right? Hello? Not very talkative. Okay. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, that's stealing. Oh. I thought it was like help yourself kind of thing. Nope. Looking for free samples. The Dunmer of Skyrim. Dunmer, that is her name, yet you deny us even this courtesy. You, the white-skinned, jaundiced-haired apes of this god-forsaken frozen wilderness. To you Nords, we are the Grey Ones, the ashen-skinned, the dark elves of Morrowind, who have as much place in your land as an infection in an open wound. Oh yes, we have read your great cultural work, Nords of Skyrim, in which you extol the many virtues of your people and province, and invite any visitors to come and experience your homeland for themselves. Well, come we did, Nords, and the reception was less than was promised, but exactly what we expected. So I, Athelsaris, Dunmer, an immigrant to Skyrim, have decided to answer your beloved book with a work of my own. Let all who read it know that Nords are not the only race to reside in this cold and inhospitable realm. For we dark elves have come, and little by little shall claim Skyrim as our own. Oh. But where, you may ask, have we taken up residence? Why, none other than the ancient city of Windhelm, once the capital of the First Empire. Yes, Nords, in the shadow of your own Palace of the Kings. Where the Nord hero Ysgramor once held court, we now thrive. Oh yes, your beloved 500 companions may have driven our ancestors from Skyrim, but that was then, this is now. Indeed, one might be surprised as to just how well we've settled into Windhelm. The district once known as the Snow Quarter is thus named no more. Now they call it the Grey Quarter, for such is the reality of the Dunmer occupation. The district is now populated entirely by my kind, a victory not lost on its residents. Oh, but the peaceful occupation goes even further. Thirsty? You'll find no Nord mead hall in the Grey Quarter, but the spirits flow well enough in the new Mrs. Corner Club. Speaking of respected family, you'll find no grey mains within these walls. Perhaps you'd like to pay a visit to the home of Belin Halalo, descendant of one of the most noble houses in all of Morrowind. Ah, but no. You Nords don't come to the Grey Quarter, do you? You fear our streets as you fear our skin. So now, children of Skyrim, you have the truth of it. You may call this province home, but you can no sooner claim to own it than a cow can claim to own its master's field. Wow. You are just another breed of domestic animal grazing stupidly while higher beings plot your slaughter. Note to self, I'm going to have to go to this Windhelm and check this place out. Sounds amazing. Hello? You look miserable, darling. What is going on with you?
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Would you sell me your right thumbnail? Jeez, how often do you get shipments up here in the middle of this frozen land?
It's not often. The roads aren't safe these days. Lots of travelers just disappear. I lose dozens of shipments on the roads every season. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to those creatures.
Kind of creatures, ma'am.
Tell me you've seen them. Those things. Small and evil, like something out of a nightmare. I don't know what they are, but they terrify me. You aren't for hire, are you? I'll pay you if you can recover that shipment. What do you say?
Diana thinks it over. Job. I'm gonna need some help on it, though. For now, she'll accept. I'd be happy to help you.
Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return.
A small fortune in
Here, I'll
gold?
show you on your map where to look.
A small fortune in gold would be good. Why did you set up your shop here?
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
You managed to store all by yourself, then?
Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything.
Oh, he's your
I
brother.
do what's necessary so we can get by.
Oh.
Ranmir has no problem drinking himself under the table, so I have to be the one to make ends meet.
Like you're quite upset with him.
Just because we live in the middle of nowhere doesn't give Ranmir the right to drink himself into oblivion.
Probably a good reason to, though. You don't get much business up here, do you?
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
I like a woman who comes out on top. What about your brother?
My brother's a good-for-nothing drunk. If you're looking for Ranmir, he's either passed out in bed or working on winding up that way.
He liked to touch the insides of a horse. He said something about a bad deal?
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
What was the story? I like a good story.
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
Want me to look into it for you? The Barrow, I mean? That's a place of the dead, right?
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
Diana checks her gold and nods her agreement. Sure.
Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
You know, you remind me of my mother. Passed recently. You wouldn't want to hug me, would you? He doesn't know. What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Reason just popped open onto this, and I thought that was a World War II German helmet for just a brief half a second. Like, why are they selling that here? What is going on? Oh, that's pretty good. But that's more than I could afford. Okay. Thank you. Take that. I'm gonna take that. And you gonna buy anything for me? Oh, sorry, the cloth for 32. No, never mind. Alrighty. Okay. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. You really do remind me of my mother a little bit. Darker hair, but I'll put that on as well. Seems kind of handy. right. Go over here quick. So we got, yeah, we really should think about getting ourselves a bow or a crossbow at some point, but if we could pick up a mercenary who's got something like that, maybe we'll be okay. The Soul Trap Candlelight, eh? Definitely gonna be a 5. That on. Oops. No. 5. 6. 7.
Hey, watch it!
Alright, cool. Gonna up my magicka ability by casting these things. Oh, it comes with me. Nice. I don't really use these spells very often. Very cool. Okay. Is flowers here and stuff to pick up. Oh, it says I can open it, so all right, let's go in. Just doing some investigating. Phew.
How can I help you?
I don't know.
Until next time.
Keep that magic away from me.
It's light. Hey,
There is no news, I'm afraid.
okay, I don't know what all this
None?
is, so.
Nothing at all?
Seems like conversations I would know nothing about. I don't like starting those, so, yeah.
Damn faithless Imperials. Every one of them.
Okay, so this must be going up to the college. Oh, yes. Why, hello, fair maiden. Check out some other things first. Oh. That doesn't look safe. Who designed that? Whoa. Alright, well, no desire to ask around the college right now, although I am a little bit of a mage, but still, not traditionally trained. There's some letters, clear out some things, do some stuff. Try this.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Oh, damn, I was just planning trouble, too. Oh.
wizard is still at the
You
inn.
just think us
I
all
can't
lawless
believe Dagger
beasts.
allows him to
I'm
stay
proof
there.
of their ignorance.
This is what it's come to. No one seems to care what they've done to our home.
It's clear that memories are far too short.
And it's clear money matters more to Dagor than honor.
Oh. Oh. I just move these around for you? No? You?
Can I help you?
I'm not sure. Is this your husband over here to your left, the Jarl?
Well, yes.
All right.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
What's your business here in Winterhold?
Just passing through.
Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls.
What's wrong with the college?
Look around you. Winterhold is in this state because of those damn mages. They sit up there in their tower, doing gods know what. And who watches over them? The guards don't even dare go up there, unless they've no choice.
I think Winterhold's seen better days.
You know, Winterhold used to be the seat of power in Skyrim. Now it's a shell. Those cursed mages. It's their fault Winterhold is gone. Few will admit it, but we know the truth about the Great Collapse.
Oh, from Red Mountain when it exploded? I mean that? So, Jarl, would you have any work for me to do while I'm here?
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
I could probably try to recover that, I suppose. You let me know where it is.
Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. Come back as soon as you have the helm.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
I'll doubt that. Seems like a harsh place to raise a child. You have a young one, don't you?
We do the best we can, even though we have next to nothing. But we Nords don't give up. Not ever. Asur is going to grow up to be a great man, because he'll have lived through such hardship. Until next
Looks
time.
to be another cold day.
Aren't they all?
Not like this. Feels colder than usual. Bet it's those damn mages.
I'm sure you're right.
Mages are making it cold? Giving too much credit. Open the door right in my face. Did you see that Jarl and Jarl's lady? It was pretty funny.
Those snow-backed Imperials renounced humanity when they laid down before the Thalmor.
All right. Let's take a little look-see here at the things we have to do. Journal, that would be journal, yes. Okay, we can travel there and do that for the crew of people doing the stuff. We can go to Solitude and speak about that thing. We could... Traders are selling unique jewelry from Solstheim. I have no idea what that's about. Don't know where I got that idea from. Alright, visit the college. We can talk to Adventus over in Windhelm, visit the Shrine of Azura, locate the face sculptor on Richten, retrieve Berna's shipment from Sightless Pit, or find the Helm of Winterholm inside Ironbind Barrow. Where's the Shrine of Azura at? It's a ways. There's the Sightless Pit. There's the barrow. Okay. Well. Hello?
Are you bothering me for a reason? As steward of Winterhold, my job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
I got any leads on work there, buddy?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Safe travels.
Really like to pick up a companion to help me out with some of these things.
Come on in.
Well, I'm at a loss. None of this makes a damn bit of sense.
Because you're nuts. It makes sense to the rest of us.
I must be mad if the news of the Autumn Gale is true. I must be touched by Sher Gorath himself to think that ship could not find its way to shore. 77 times through mighty storms and restless seas, it never failed to reach port. But somehow, on the 78th, on a clear day with a steady wind, it sank to the bottom of Pilgrim's Trench.
Oh. Any of the crew survive?
Not a single one. A great tragedy indeed.
How do you know that it really
How am I
sank?
ever going to replace such cheap and skilled labor? Fortunately, I hadn't paid them their wages for the last few months. That takes some of the sting out of it.
Wow. What made the Autumn Gale so reliable?
Good craftsmanship and a damn good captain. Torald Icewind knew the ocean like a sheep knows wool.
You have cargo on the ship?
No. Well, not my cargo anyway. But I did lose family. The Autumn Gale was my ship, and I loved her like a daughter.
Oh. No piece of wood can compare to the joy of having children.
I don't know about that. Children tend to disappoint you. The Autumn Gale never did. At least until this recent turn of events.
How'd you come into possession of it?
By being shrewd. I used to be a lowly courier, but then I got an idea to charge the people I was delivering to by claiming the sender hadn't paid.
Wow.
If they refused to pay my fee, I opened the letter and sold the information to someone else.
Wow, very
Eventually,
shrewd.
I earned enough money to start my own shipping and delivery business.
Why would you tell me all that? Smart. Still take a long time to purchase a ship, however.
Oh, I just needed enough for the down payment. The rest I borrowed. As much as I despise interest, well, when I'm the one paying it, there really was no other way.
What do you think happened to the ship?
Divines only know. The wreckage is too far down the trench to offer any clues, but while we can't salvage the ship, we can salvage her reputation. And, more importantly, the reputation of my business.
Anything I can do to help?
Ah, I love young people who are motivated to work. You can start by delivering these supplies to the salvage team. Here, take this to the leader of the team, Utai. She will handle your payment.
Okay, that's gonna be interesting, I'm sure. Ranmir.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Have a drink on me.
Got any ale or mead? All right, then.
Welcome to Winterhold, or at least what's left of it. This here's the frozen hearth.
Are you worried about the Altmer mage doing experiments in the side room there?
Don't worry about Nellikar. He has a permanent room here at the inn, but he keeps to himself and he doesn't cause any trouble.
How do you feel with the college?
Unlike some folks here in town, we have nothing against the college or the people that come and go. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact. If you have business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. All right, then.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
Why is it so empty here?
You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living.
Consider moving elsewhere?
Winterhold doesn't offer much, but we like living here. Been here all our lives.
I find it easier to provide more if you were running it in a place like that Solitude place that has a nice museum I hear is reopening.
We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one.
College mages come here often?
Well, most of our business comes from folks traveling to and from the college. The mages at the college keep to themselves for the most part, so we don't see much of them.
I might be headed to the college myself one of these days.
If you're here for the college, don't let the folks in town bother you. Just try and keep to yourself.
I really do enjoy your little inn. It seems very nice, very cozy.
It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then.
And what's wrong with the drunk guy over there?
He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes.
What if I talk to him?
Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you.
Is everything well, Nellikar?
Good day.
Oh yes, quite fine. My accommodations here continue to be just what I need.
Alright, I'm gonna drop a save before I go talk to this guy.
And there haven't been any problems?
Are you referring to your other customers?
This guy.
No, everything is quite all
Well,
right.
Jarl. Hello,
I
Jarl.
expect a bit of animosity now and then.
I see. Well, let me know if things get out
My
of hand.
favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Need to pay Haran back for all your drinks.
Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready.
More gold. Pay it.
And I told you I'd pay it when I'm good and ready.
Do it, or things get ugly.
I'll teach you to talk to me that way.
Fight! Fight!
Ah! Do something. That's all you got? Was it something I said?
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up! Help!
Wait. Just wait.
12 septims on the big one.
What was that? Some kind of foreign move?
Ready to pay up now?
You got me, fair and square. Tell Haran I'll pay.
Idiot. Just lost a fight with a woman. Where's Haran? Wasn't she just here? Where'd she go? Oh my god, she's been kidnapped! Oh, there she is.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Ranmir's gonna pay its debts now. Spits out a couple of teeth.
Thank you. He's not a
Ranmir's
bad
teeth,
man,
though.
just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
Thanks.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
It's like not a lot of people are coming through the inn. How am I going to get someone to help me out? What's that? I don't want to go to Solstheim. Thanks anyways. All right. Okay. Go talk to that
Soon
lady
we'll
again.
rid Skyrim of elves, their bloody justicars, and the Jarls in their pockets.
Wow.
A whole damn lot of them.
Wants to talk any more about her brother or anything? Just want to check.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Oh, yeah, for sale.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
No axe, though, eh? No. Alright. Nordic circlet. Oh, I've got 666 gold. The devil's number.
Good day.
Okay, I'm done. Okay. Getting late already. Oh boy. So, what else? Deliver the potions to the salvage team. Where does that happen? Way over there. Interesting. That might be something we want to check out. I don't know. Not sure about any of that.
Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire.
Have any adventurers come through here at all? Nope. 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 Nope.
Unless you're bringing me another round.
Probably not.
Just keep walking.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
They're gonna need the room for another night. Anything around here needs doing?
Well, not exactly. Listen, we're friends, right? I wonder if I could ask a favor of you.
Oh, you need money?
It's about Ranmir. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with him being here all the time. He mostly keeps to himself, and so far he's been able to pay.
According to your wife.
I just hate to see what's happened to him. He hasn't always been like this, you know. Drunk, I mean.
What's this got to do with me?
Well, I'm getting to that. Just let me explain. See, Ranmir was involved with a pretty young woman named Isabel Rolain. The two of them were very happy together, I thought.
Sense of mystery.
One day, she just disappeared. Ranmir was convinced she'd run off with someone else, leaving him behind. He turned to drinking. And what's left of him is what you see here every day.
And what can be done about it now?
I'm not sure. I hope that maybe if she could be found, if he had some sort of explanation, that maybe he could put himself back together. I'm in no position to go searching for her, but perhaps you could.
Oh.
Until next.
Yeah. How do I do that? How do I do that? I can take this wine now? Oh, you can allow me to take stuff now? Because I'm your buddy?
Hope nobody misses that.
Okay.
How long are we going to let Ranmir drink himself into a stupor? When will enough be enough?
As long as he keeps paying, I suppose. He keeps to himself and is hurting anyone.
Oh, are you sure of that? I think Birna might disagree with you.
It's not my place to get involved in their family's business, remember? You're the one that told me to stay out of it.
Please, come home. Just...
Now here's a woman I'm glad to see.
Dan.
All right, how am I going to find this woman? Because I have to go east. Why? All right, I guess I'm going on a little adventure. I don't like this. It's sending me somewhere, but I'm not sure where it's sending me or why. I feel like this is a bad idea. I'm gonna get in the middle of nowhere and run out of map or something. With them. Come on. Oh, it's telling me to go over there. That's why. Oh, that is slow magic recovery. That's not good. What the hell just happened? What the hell? Did it just run into an ice wraith and explode? What is going on? And a Marco. What's going on here? Hey, so if you run over parts of this, it explodes. Okay. Now what? Why did it tell me to go out here? Okay. No idea. Group of rabbits over there? That seems a little odd. What's with this? Oh, I got 3 of the 4. Huh. Alright, let's go back to town. Interesting. Hell, this town's gonna give me trouble. It's a small town. I can't pick up a companion unless I go to the college. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. Seems like adventuring on my own is gonna get me killed.
Come on in. Just stoked the... If there's anything you need, just let me know.
We ask about this lady around town,
Just say
maybe?
the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Just come home.
You know where I can find Isabel Rollane?
2 rounds to go.
Oh no. Dagger's been talking at you, hasn't he? Gotten you roped into his little plan to fix Ranmir's life.
Because I'd rather be here.
I'll tell you what I told him. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. Those aren't folks you want to get tangled up
Drink
with.
ain't gonna kill me. Not today.
What do you know about it?
Enough to know that it's not worth it. Ranmir's a good boy, and he doesn't deserve what fate pushed his way. But there's only so far I'll go to risk my neck. One night, Ranmir was in here like always, drinking himself to death. When I told him there was no more hunting brew, that he drank all of it, he got angry. He ranted at me. How I didn't know what he's been through. How Isabel broke his heart when she ran off with some thief named Vex. He said he'd even gone to Riften to try and find the bastard. I think maybe he was hoping they'd just kill him, and that'd be the end of it. Dagger never heard any of this, and I chose to keep it to myself. I'm only telling you so you don't get into trouble. Riften and thieves means trouble. Just leave it alone.
Anything else you can tell me about Isabel Rollane?
No, there isn't, and I suggest you leave it at that. I don't want to see anyone get hurt over this. Until next time.
Riften, that's probably nowhere near here, is it?
I wonder if the librarian at Cyrodiil leaves all the cleaning duties to a single apprentice. Yes?
You wanting to come adventure with me at all, maybe?
Some people here aren't too fond of mages, but I just handle books.
Anyway, you're trying to maybe open a stable? Is that what you're talking about, horses?
Oh, yes. It'll take some time to build it. Maybe have to tear down that inn or the Jarl's home first to make room. But a city isn't a city without a stable. It's just some backwoods hamlet like Riverwood or Rorikstead. You want prestige? You need horses.
All right. I'm sure the Jarl would love to demolish his home so you could have a stable. Think about it.
A good Jarl thinks only of his people. Sometimes that means lowering taxes. Most times it means raising them. Specifically, raising money for a lengthy construction project.
Welcome.
Although he won't have to raise taxes too high.
I could use something to drink.
Not if we take advantage of a cheap source of labor.
Oh? Slavery? Oh. The mages. That's what you're talking about.
Now you're thinking on my level. The way I see it, those robe-wearing Daedra worshippers aren't like us normal folk. They've got these powers of restoration, which lets them...
You know,
work
growing
all day
up, I
without
wore a
ever
lot of
getting
Telvanni
tired.
robes.
Some of them don't even do that. They just fool themselves into thinking they're well rested, so they can keep raping souls and raising the dead. Well, either way it makes no difference to me and Francis how they do it. Just that they do, and do it for free.
How do you plan to enslave the mages? Because I really want to see how well thought out this plan is.
Well, the main problem is they got them fancy seals on the entrance. The walkway is narrow too, but we can use that to our advantage. Just send some beast gone berserk down that aisle, and anyone who gets in its way is taking a carriage ride straight to Pilgrim's Trench.
Were the boat sunk?
They got them some calming spells though, but that only works on the mind. It doesn't touch the tongue. That's why my plan is to feed this monster some spicy food. Like one of them peppers that they sell at the markets.
Oh
in
my
Hammerfell.
goodness.
We got some troll's mouth, hotter than the Red Mountain, and then point it right at those mages.
Something I'll need to worry about.
They won't know what hit them. But they'll know when they wake up with chains around their ankles.
Unfortunate for my research.
Alright, count me in. Let's go wrangle up some slaves.
Not yet.
What?
First I need you to get me a troll. Or a saber cat. Get it to follow you here. And peppers. You'll need to go to Hammerfell and get the spiciest peppers you can buy. Then you'll have to get all the mages lined up on the walkway. I've noticed a lot of them like to head down to the inn, but never all at the same time. Try becoming their leader or
Oh
something.
my goodness.
Gain their trust.
Wow.
That's about it. I'll let you know if Francis has any other ideas. Now go on, get to it.
Please put this in my journal as enslave the mages, please, game. It'd be so funny. So very, very funny.
You stand very still.
Why?
Now.
I was going to take a dance
deep
here.
Breath.
Little dance
Could you
routine.
describe the smell?
Has been complaining about our customers again.
What of it?
Okay, whatever experiment that was, it failed disastrously.
But clearly with no discernible consequences.
Well, then he's welcome to eat and
Well,
drink at home.
I suppose it's probably for the best. Now, I have work to do. You may go. Yes? Speak quickly. I have work to do.
Hold my finger. No. Do local Nords approve of your experiments?
No, but everything is quite all right. I expect a bit of animosity now and then. My accommodations here continue to be just what I need. Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments don't blow up his inn.
You train me in conjuration or perhaps enchanting?
A few coins for my soul? No. Gods no. If only you understood the irony. I prefer to stay close by, but my days at the college are long behind me. Look there if you wish to learn.
Put in a good word for me at the college?
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
What do you got for sale?
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
That was the discussion we were just having, buddy. My goodness. You not keep up with the conversation. It's a pretty good thing. Hold on to that. Down sword. Scroll of open lock. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother. Scroll of regeneration. Take one of those. All right, that's good enough for me. Thank you.
All right.
And it's at Snow Point Beacon. Alrighty. All right. I'm pretty sure it's just time for a sit down. I would reckon we're just going to sit here and take this loaf of bread and this wine and we're going to eat them. It was a wine, right? Was it this wine? Sure. And which loaf of bread was it? One of these ones. We're going to have a cabbage with it and an apple. There we go. I think we are ready to ponder life. Ponder away! So, these are the adventures of Diana Dimbleby, known as Dimbleby's Travels. Oh, apparently Nelacar wants to make fresh with me now. Can't say I blame him. So, everybody, this is Mist-Valley Skyrim. My name is Dread, also called the Mist Lord, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like down below. Hey, I'm always open to conversations, so you want to leave me a comment, I will respond. Just be kind in the comments. If you don't like it, you're allowed to say that, but be nice about it. And, hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do you want to? Go ahead, ring the bell for notifications, or sign up in the link down below for Mist-Valley Discord, because the people there always get all my videos posted on the Discord page for both Mist-Valley Skyrim and Mist-Valley Gaming. Do a lot of different gaming stuff, so I hope you're enjoying this. I certainly am, and I'm going to keep going. So we will see you all next time here in Winterhold with Diana Dimbleby and Dimbleby's Travels. Later. Thanks for joining me, folks. Bye-bye.